Recently, we showed you the AI actress. You see her right here at the center of growing firestorm in Hollywood. That is AI, what you're seeing.
Yes, and that's why there was a firestorm, because the actress named Tilly Norwood is not real. She is generated by artificial intelligence.
Emphasis on she is not real, because it's hard to distinguish what's real and what's not an AI. So many in the biz have been speaking out about this development, what it represents, but the scary truth is that Hollywood is already harnessing AI in a lot of ways. So joining us now with more is ABC News' Nathan Rousseau-Smith.
Hi, guys.
Nathan,
thank you for being here.
So good to have you for this conversation, because
so glad to be here.
Have got questions. Let's start out with Tilly Norwood. SAG-AFTRA released a statement taking issue with calling her an actress because acting requires mental choices, right? So what's your take on that distinction? Why is this particular case causing such a firestorm?
Yeah, that's such a good question. I really think what's going on here is Tilly touched a nerve. Why? Because Hollywood is, yeah, it's a big industry, but it's also an industry full of creatives. And these actors are going to school for this, and they're reading a script, and they're looking at their lived experience to make these acting choices with their acting partner on a set full of other humans to create a product that then goes out to other humans in the hope that they'll connect with somebody. And what Tilly is saying is, we can distill this down to just ones and zeros.
And then you're not paying that person what they essentially should be
Right.
paid, because you have this actress. It's funny because while we were looking at that video, Joel Gargiulo's over there and saw the video and went, is that real?
Yeah.
I saw your reaction, Joel. Now, these companies we're finding, it's not just tech bros that are messing with AI and getting involved in this. Well-known creatives are also doing this. Many of them. Can you tell us who's actually behind ventures like this one here that we're seeing in the relationship with Hollywood?
Well, so Tilly was actually created by a European film director. So we'll see if that takes off. But here in the States, we got some really incredible access to one company called Deep Voodoo, and it was founded by the co-creators of South Park. And they created it out of an artistic need to create a deep fake of President Trump. And this was back in 2020. And then they realized, hey, we want to put this technology out to other creatives and show what we can offer. Another one was created by Natasha Lyonne and her boyfriend, Bryn Moser, and they call that Asteria. And I think we're going to talk about this, but they are marketing something called ethical AI. And even Darren Aronofsky has partnered with Google. So a lot of creatives are trying to take control of this technology.
And by the way, Natasha Lyonne was on the picket lines with SAG-AFTRA as they were, talking about this.
Isn't that amazing?
I remember seeing her there. So it's interesting to see that the creatives themselves are taking part.
There's a nuance here, right? It's a tool. It's just how do you use the tool?
And speaking of tools, CAA is getting ahead of this with cloning technology for copyright protection. So how exactly does that work? And is this the talent agency's way of trying to control what seems inevitable?
Well, I think first we should explain what CAA is for people who don't know. It's one of the largest talent agencies in the world, representing sports figures and A-list actors. So thousands and thousands of people that we love. And what they decided to do was in 2023, they created what they call a white glove service. So we'll have your favorite snacks, we'll have your favorite music, we'll put you in this giant orb filled with cameras and lights, and in the course of 3 hours, we can clone your entire digital likeness, your micro expressions, your voice, and create a digital double, a digital avatar to then rent out for, let's say, Fortnite, Minecraft, Masterclass, and get this. If you want to be able to connect with fans, we could create a chatbot of, let's say, Brad Pitt, and have them be able to speak in all the different languages of your fan base.
See, that to me makes way more sense to me than, but not starring in a movie.
Well, so I'll just say CAA says that's not happening yet.
Not happening yet.
But AI is replacing jobs in other ways.
Yeah.
It's going to be the little guy that gets the squeeze here.
Something to look at for sure.
Nathan Rousseau-Smith, thank you for freaking us out a little bit.
Thank you.
You shared the real. Thank you.